Hello, my name is Christian Pereira, and I'm a junior at St. Mark's School of Texas. I'm part of the Teaching Technology Across Generations Club, and today I'm going to do a pretty short video on the FaceTime app. The FaceTime app is pretty straightforward. It is much less complicated than the phone app because you can actually call people over FaceTime from the phone app. So the FaceTime app doesn't get used very much. However, if you do want to FaceTime someone through the FaceTime app, this is it. This is the whole app. It has a list of your recent calls, and then there's a button on the top right to add a new FaceTime, to call a new contact, and there's a button on the left to edit your recents. So if you want to delete a recent call, you can do that like that. This is a picture that I took on call with my friend Beto. It's not the greatest picture, but this is what your screen will look like when you are on a FaceTime. There's 5 different buttons. Some of you may not have all of these. What I'm mostly referring to is on the bottom left. You see that button that says Effects with the star. Only newer phones have that function. However, effects aren't really that important. You can add like stickers to your face and like effects to your screen. If you have a new phone and you're bored, maybe you can play around with that on a call, but it's not very functional. On the bottom left, right above the gray box, kind of on Beto's left eye there, is a circle, a big circle, surrounded by a white ring, if you can kind of see that. And clicking on that will take a photo of the other person. And it will be a high quality photo. FaceTimes are usually grainy, just because it's hard to stream video. But if you take the photo will be high quality. There's also a mute button, and that's on the bottom left, and then one button to the right. The mute button will mute your audio, not the other person's audio. If you move one button to the right where it says flip, with that camera with the arrows, that will flip your screen. So it will flip it from your front-facing camera to your back-facing camera. Maybe you want to show whoever you're calling something in front of you, something like that. And then the red button on the bottom right is to end the call. Those are all of the basics for FaceTime. There is also an optionality for group FaceTimes where you can add multiple people to the call. And that would be by swiping up from the bottom during a call. You can swipe up on that gray box on the bottom. If you just swipe up on that, there will be an option to add a contact from your contacts list. But besides that, that's pretty much all that there is to say about the FaceTime app. FaceTime is relatively basic, but it is very functional, and especially right now during quarantine, it can definitely help you stay connected.